boys and girls, happy Monday. I hope everybody had a great weekend. We had some beautiful weather. I hope you were able to get outside some. Today I'm going to read another story from the Bigelow Seed. We only have 2 stories left in this book, so we're going to finish it off and then we'll start something new. Today's story is called The Rabbit, the Bear, and the Zinniga-Zanniga. Once upon a time, way down south, lived a very big bear with a very big mouth, and very big teeth in his very big jaws, and very big claws in his very big paws. And this very big bear, who was hunting for meat, one day spied a rabbit who looked good to eat. Aha, thought the bear, he looks tender all right. Oh boy, I'll have rabbit for supper tonight. So on his big feet, he crept up to the rabbit. He crouched very low and leaned forward to grab it. But just as his jaws were about ready to nab it, the rabbit looked up and saw the bear's face. Oh no, gulped the rabbit, I'm in a bad place. I cannot escape, and I see with a glance that it's no use to fight, 'cause I haven't a chance. For I am a rabbit with very small jaws, and very small claws in my very small paws. Alas, thought the rabbit, this moment's my last. Unless I think terribly, terribly fast. I've got to be smart. Got to think up some trick. And that little old rabbit he thought mighty quick. Then just as the teeth of the bear touched his head, the rabbit jumped up and he suddenly said, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? Only 9? That's a very bad sign. Poor bear, sighed the rabbit, then counted again. And this time he counted from 1 up to 10. Huh? The bear grunted. He stared and he stopped. He looked mighty puzzled. His jaw sort of dropped. Now, what were you counting then? What did you see? Do you mean to say there's something the matter with me? Well, said the rabbit from down where he stood, I sure hate to tell you. It isn't too good. I was counting the eyelashes round your 2 eyes, your left eye, your right eye, and to my surprise, they were not the same number. Almost, but not quite. You've got 10 on your left eye, but 9 on your right. I'm sorry, so sorry, but sir, it is true. Poor bear, this is dreadful. 1 eyelash too few. So there's the bear getting ready to eat the rabbit. And the rabbit decides he's got to play a trick on the bear because that's the only way he's going to be able to get away. Down here in the corner is the bear and the rabbit counting his eyelashes. Can we count them? I don't know. I'll leave it there for a second. Okay, that should have been long enough to give him a count. If not, back it up a little bit, pause the video, and count them all. But I do see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 on his left eye, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on his right. You think that's anything that's a wrong thing? Does it matter if your eyelashes are the same number on both sides? Where do you think the rabbit is going to take this? The bear looked upset. He looked frightfully sad. Good gracious, he gasped. Is that really so bad? Well, said the rabbit, I've counted the hairs that grow on the eyelids of hundreds of bears, and I have always noticed that in adding up theirs, that they have come out to an even amount. But yours, Mr. Bear, make an uneven count. And I guess that's the reason, the rabbit then said, for the lopsided way you are holding your head. It's twisted, it's sagging because of the weight of your uneven lashes. You can't hold it straight. My head, groaned the bear with an unhappy roar. Why, I never knew it was crooked before. But now that you say so, it does feel quite funny. I bet that it hurts you a lot, said the bunny. I bet that it hurts you right down to your tail. My, Mr. Bear, you look terribly pale. Say, how does your throat feel? A little bit prickly? It does, moaned the bear, and my stomach feels tickly. Poor me, cried the bear, I feel all over sickly. Said the rabbit, just as I reckoned. Your ailment is getting much worse by the second. Your tongue, Mr. Bear, does it feel a bit fuzzy? Your brain, Mr. Bear, does it feel a bit wuzzy? Why, yes, gasped the bear, it most certainly does. Is that a bad sign, all the fuzz and that was? It is, said the rabbit. Alas and alack! It is a sign that your trouble has spread to your back. For even right now, while I'm standing here speaking, I hear a loud sound from your backbone. It's creaking. Oh, that lack of an eyelash can make you a wreck. That lack of an eyelash can break a bear's neck. It can break all your ribs. It can ruin your heart. Who knows what might happen? You may fall apart. Be careful, poor bear. Don't you dare even cough, or your feet and your tail and your nose might fall off. And he gave the big bear such a sorrowful look that the bear started trembling, and he shook and he shook. "Ah, me," the bear blubbered. "Oh, what can I do? Must I die just because of one eyelash too few?" It's a pretty good trick the rabbit's playing. He's got the bear so worried about how he feels that he's going to be able to get away and not get eaten. "Oh, how can I get one more eyelash to grow?" Well, smiled the rabbit, it happens, I know, of a way you might do it. You're standing, you see, right under a Zinniga-Zanniga tree. Now, the leaves of this tree, or the flowers of this tree, have some wonderful juices. The doctors have put them to marvelous uses. Their juice, I am told, is so strong that it cures sicknesses even much greater than yours. The juice of these flowers can cure measles and mumps. The juice of these flowers cures freckles and bumps, whooping cough, croup, also colic and sprains, chicken pox, smallpox, and bellyache pains. There's nothing, they say, that this juice cannot do, so I think, Mr. Bear, that it's the right juice for you. What you ought to do, at least it seems to me, is climb up in this Zinniga-Zanniga tree and pick yourself one of these wonderful flowers. Hold it tight to your eye for a couple of hours, and I know it'll cure you. I haven't a doubt, for that eyelash you're lacking will suddenly sprout. You mean, said the bear, I'll have 10 on each eye? You mean, said the bear, that I don't have to die? Oh, thanks, said the bear, you are wonderfully good. And he climbed up that tree just as fast as he could. And while the big bear held the flower to his face, the rabbit, like lightning, raced off from that place, and thus he escaped from the very big jaws of that very big bear with the very big claws. And he laughed as he ran on his very small paws. It's always the same when you fight with the big guys. A bit of quick thinking counts much more than size. So there's the bear in the tree with the flower to his eye. Do you think the flower will make his eyelash grow? And does it really matter that he only has 9 eyelashes on one eye and 10 on the other? It really doesn't. The rabbit was just doing whatever he could to get away, and he distracted the bear by making him think he was really sick and that this flower would cure it. But it won't. He just looks silly sitting in the tree with a flower on his eye. But the rabbit was very smart. He used his brain instead of trying to fight the bear because he knew he'd never win a fight. The bear was much too big. So he was better off trying to think his way out than to try to fight the bear. All right, so you guys have a great morning. I will post our science video a little bit later. We're going to have to do it outside today because we're going to make a big mess. And it'll be fun. All right, see you in a bit. Bye.